In a beautiful, green meadow near a small village, two neighbors lived very different lives. One was a grasshopper, who loved nothing more than music and relaxation. The other was a tiny, hard-working ant, who believed that every minute was precious. During the long, hot days of summer, the grasshopper was the happiest soul in the field. He would spend his entire morning hopping from one wild flower to another. He would sit in the shade of a big banyan tree, playing his flute, and singing songs about the beauty of the sun. To him, life was a party that would never end. He had plenty of green leaves to eat, and cool dew to drink. He felt that worrying about the future was a waste of time. One afternoon, as the grasshopper was resting, he saw the ant passing by. The little ant was sweating, pushing a large, heavy seed of grain toward his colony. The seed was much bigger than the ant himself, and he was struggling to move it across the dry grass. The grasshopper laughed and called out, "Hey there, brother ant. Why are you working so hard in this heat? Come here, sit with me under this cool shade. Let us sing a song together, and enjoy this beautiful day." The ant stopped for a moment, wiped the sweat from his forehead, and looked at the grasshopper. "I cannot play right now," the ant said politely. "I am gathering food for the difficult months ahead. Soon the rains will come, and after that, the bitter cold. There will be no food left in the fields. You should also start storing something, my friend." The grasshopper waved his hand in the air and chuckled. "Oh, why worry about winter now? Look around you. There is so much food everywhere. Winter is far away. Do not be so serious. Live in the moment." The ant shook his head quietly. He did not want to argue. He placed his shoulder against the heavy seed and continued his slow, difficult journey. Day after day, the ant worked from sunrise to sunset. While the grasshopper slept or sang, the ant was busy building his home deeper, and filling his storehouse with grains and dried fruits. Slowly, the seasons began to change. The bright summer sun disappeared behind dark, heavy clouds. The monsoon rains arrived first, flooding the low parts of the meadow. The grasshopper found it hard to stay dry, but he still managed to find enough bits of grass to survive. He thought to himself, once the rain stops, everything will be fine again. But after the rains, a biting, icy wind began to blow. The trees lost their leaves. The ground became hard and frozen. All the flowers died, and the seeds were buried deep under the frost. Now, the grasshopper was in serious trouble. He was shivering with cold, and his stomach was empty. He searched everywhere, under stones, behind bushes, but there was not a single leaf to eat. He became so weak that he could no longer sing, or even hop. At that moment, he realized that the long time he thought he had was already gone. Hungry and desperate, he remembered the ant. Slowly, he walked to the ant's house. Through a small window, he saw a comforting sight. The ant and his family were sitting safely in a warm, dry room. They were eating grains and lentils collected during the summer. They were calm, comfortable, and well fed. The grasshopper knocked softly on the door. The ant opened it, and saw his old neighbor standing there, thin, weak, and miserable. "Please, my friend," the grasshopper whispered. "I am starving. I have not eaten in days. Could you give me just a handful of grain, to keep me alive?" The ant looked at him with sadness. "I feel for you, my friend," the ant replied. "But we worked all summer to collect this food. If I give it away, my own family may go hungry. All summer, I worked while you laughed at me. You spent your days singing, while I spent mine sweating. Those who spend their summer playing, must be prepared to face a hungry winter." The grasshopper lowered his head in shame. He finally understood his mistake, but it was too late. He learned the hard way that life requires balance, enjoying today, while preparing for tomorrow. This story teaches us an important lesson for our own lives. We should enjoy our happy days, but we must never forget to prepare for the future. Hard work today creates safety, peace, and comfort tomorrow. Preparation brings peace of mind and lasting happiness. It is always wise to prepare for days of need, during days of plenty.